it's happy because this is Gratitude Happy Hour. So, are we happy people on here today? Let me see what's going on. Hello, hello to everybody that is jumping on. Gina, the song is the ringtone your husband has on his phone for you. Oh, that is amazing. So, you make him happy. I'm so glad to hear that. And yes, ever since I heard that song by Pharrell, it has been my absolute favorite because it just immediately lifts me to a higher vibration. And that's what music does for us. John boy. Hello, 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 Barbara. Hi, Debbie Garcia. Yes, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So, how is everybody today? I am grateful that I'm here with you today. I had a very bad reaction last night and a little bit of food poisoning. And I wanted to just share with you all, in case you have not heard, to just check the eggs that you have at home or check them before you buy them, because that's what did it for me. And I had no clue. I had no idea. You know, I thought I was pretty safe. I was eating a salad and I had a boiled egg, and the egg was organic and it was a brown egg. And so I went online to see my symptoms. I was pretty sure it was food poisoning. And so I was looking to see what I could do, because I don't do doctors. I take care of myself as much as I can holistically. And the first thing that popped up was brown eggs are being recalled. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm so glad I knew that. So just to be safe, check your brown eggs if you use that, if you eat eggs at all. Just be careful with it. So that's my moment of letting you know what's going on in my life. I had a really rough night, and as I said, I treated myself as much as I could holistically. I did a little bit of tapping, John. You'll be happy to hear that. I was trying to tap away the pain, and I'm like, 2:00 this morning, and here I am tapping into this pain that I have going on in my stomach. And it reduced the pain level, but it didn't make the problem go away because it was in my system. Okay, so let's see who we got. Diane from South Africa. Hello and welcome. And thank you, Gina. I am feeling so much better today. When we have tools in our toolbox to pull from, then we know what to do for ourselves. We know the things that we can use holistically, like, the herbs, the organic oils. And so that was what I went to. My stomach was upset, so I went to peppermint oil, and I had the headache that went along with it. So all of that, knowing what to do to help reduce the symptoms, was so good for me to have that knowledge. And we can all get that. We can all tune in to shows like this, or everything that we put out on Spirituality Gone Wild that is educational. In our group, our private group for Angelic Awakenings, we do a lot of educating about things you can do and tools you can put in your toolbox. And it's good to have a toolbox. You can't have it over full. It needs to have as much in there as possible for you to draw from. Okay, who else we got? Cheryl Cooter, thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that, honey. This is going to be a short live happy hour today, because I'm doing a talking stick women's circle tonight at Love and Light. And I have a 6:00 appointment. So I'll be cutting this one short so that I can get out to those things that I have to do. But I did want to come on and let you all know, because many of you asked during the day how I was doing, and I'm doing really good. Really good. I still have a little bit of queasiness, but it's nothing like what it was from last night. So thank you all for your words. And Diane Visser, hello to you. Cheryl, you're a first-time viewer. Oh, awesome. Yes, absolutely. All right. So our challenge for today is music. So I started out playing my favorite song, and I've asked, what is it about music that brings gratitude to you? I'm grateful for the way it uplifts me. I'm grateful that I can hear the music. I'm grateful that I have that ability to pop a song into my cassette deck or my CD and listen to it. You know, in the car, I turn on the radio to a favorite station that plays the oldies. And it just really puts me in a good place. And yes, I do sing along with the songs in my car. I think I saw a post by Debbie Garcia earlier. So, what I wanted to do is see if there, look at my grammar, see if there are any of you out there that would like me to just tune in to your vibration. And what I have been doing is a lot of channeling from the angels. I work very closely with the angelic realm. The archangels are my guides. They share with me my path and light the way so that I can continue to walk on that path. So let me get just a sip of water. And I would like to do just a few moments of channeling for all of you today. And if there's somebody in particular that would like a message, as I said, I'm going to cut it short today because of my appointments. And they're preparing my voice. There's somebody that really needs a message today. Somebody that needs to be able to use your voice authentically. So I love the comment that Robert Dosa just put up. Let me see if I can find it here. Where'd you go, Robert? Okay, I'm going to show this. Robert says, we are the healers. So if we can't take care of ourselves, how can we help others? I'm not using any traditional allopathic medicine. I use energy mostly. Robert, I'm so glad that you put that up there because that's what I do. I take no medicine, no traditional medicine. I do take certain herbs and, things that will help my body to perform the best that it can. But as far as the pharmaceutical medicine, no, my body just rejects it. It's like, no, don't put that in here. And it's been that way for almost 40 years now that I've been listening to my body and letting it tell me, yeah, this is okay. No, this is not. And the pharmaceutical medicine, no, it just really tells me and screams loudly at me if I try to put anything, even aspirin or a Tylenol or anything like that in my body, it doesn't like it at all. So I treat myself mostly with, like I said, with oils, essential oils, and with the herbs that I know to use. I want to read your comments about music. Cheryl says, music brings peace to my soul. I love that. And Kathy says, need help in the middle of divorce and lost my mom in March. Want to know if she is okay. Margaret says her sister passed 10 years ago. And John would always love to hear what the angels have to say. Debbie is grateful. Music comes in so many flavors and it shifts my vibes. And I love that, Debbie. The flavor of music. I just love that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that. Okay, so as they keep clearing out things from my energy field, let me see what else we got going on. Okay, Gerald Ann, you have a spider, not a fracture, but will be if you don't immobilize. Okay, we're going to send you love, send you healing energy. And Karen Palmer, hi, darling. Thank you for being on here. Music is pure freedom. Absolutely. That is what it is. So what I'd like to do with the time that we have left, I want to bring just a general message that the angels will channel through to us. And hello, Stacy. and Karen Rogowski. Okay, so let me just lift my vibration so I can tune into what they are saying. I want to talk for just a minute before they give this message about channeling and really what's happening when the angels channel or any spirit channels a message through us. I can only speak for myself, but what happens with me, I don't hear it in words like um, our English language. I don't hear that. I hear the vibration, and then they translate that for me with my human brain and let that then become English words that are coming out of my mouth. Um, as they do the download of the message, I am just, I set myself aside, I set my ego aside and just ask them to tell what they want to say as clearly as possible. I ask Archangel Gabriel to help with that and to help me to speak the words with my voice as clearly as I can and to get everything straight. Sometimes I struggle with what they're saying, and so you might hear me hesitate for a moment as I'm trying to let them bring clarity to me. Channeling is about receiving that message from the other side that is helpful to us. Sometimes they talk to a specific person. Sometimes they have it just a general message for all of us as we're here on earth going through this ascension process. So that's why I do what I do, because they've told me that they wanted to use me as a channel, and I agreed. We all have freedom of choice. So when we hear a message specific to us, like, we want you to open your mouth and let us talk through you, we have the ability to say yes or no. That is in our free will. I chose yes because I want to do everything that I can while I'm alive here on this earth plane to help lift up others, to edify and encourage and help bring that which is for our best and highest good while we are here. So as I tune in and see what it is they have to say, just please take a deep breath. Put your hand over your heart because that'll help focus and center you on your heart space. Keep breathing in love, gratitude, joy, happiness. Keep thinking about the vibration that music brings your way as it lifts you up and takes you to that special place. And so, dear ones, here we are. Here we are gathered together for the purpose of what, we ask. And maybe you came out of curiosity. Maybe you came to say, okay, what's this all about? Somebody asked me to be here. Why am I here? What are we doing here? Maybe you came here, as you often do, to have your vibration raised. Maybe it's being around like-minded people and you were drawn to the light. For whatever purpose you think you came here today, we want you to know, dear ones, there are no accidents. There are no coincidences. If you were here, you were meant to be here. Just know that in your heart. And as you hold your heart, just know that. Let it come out for you. You can ask your heart, is this real? Is this from spirit? If there's something you questioned, always ask. Always. We are here for you. We will always come to you when called. And what we want to encourage you at this time, at this moment, as this message goes out to everyone here, we want you to get in touch with what is your purpose as you're walking along your life path. And maybe you're looking down, maybe you're looking up, maybe your eyes are closed, but you are walking a path. So we encourage you to ask, what is my life purpose? What am I doing here? How can I prioritize my life such that those things that I agreed to do when I lived this lifetime are coming to fruition? Perhaps you came to teach, and we assure you, dear ones, there are many teachers listening to this message right now. There are many out there who agreed that when you came at this particular time in earth time, you agreed to come help. You agreed to come lift the vibration and encourage and edify those who are walking beside of you. You have called to yourself those who will help do this, who will help accomplish this mission. And we put mission in an emphasis because it really is what you are doing. When you agreed to come here, you had certain things that you said yes to. You said, yes, I will do that. Yes, I will open myself up and spread my light. Yes, I will encourage others. Yes, I will be that listening ear and that support that others need as they go through their trying times. So, as you said yes already, before you even incarnated, know that that is inside of you. Perhaps you have not realized it yet, and many have not. Many know to a little extent why you are here. Many of you know that your purpose is to shine your light, but just what does that mean, you ask? What does it mean that I'm shining a light? And you look at things like a flashlight, you look at a candle, and you say, okay, am I supposed to be like that? Is my light supposed to be something that others are drawn to? Or is my light supposed to be held high to show the way, to light the darkness, so that those who are seeing the light will not stumble? They will move forward in their path, in their spiritual growth. And we say it is both, dear ones. It is both. So as you look at a candle flame and you see it and the way it sparks and the way it moves, see how your life is like that. As you go about your life, maybe there's people that you shy away from because you say they don't believe the same I do. They don't buy into spirit. They don't buy into all of this stuff that's happening right now. When we hear the words ascension, they are totally lost. And so I want to be around those that know. I want to be around those that can help me. Dear ones, know that you are all in this together. There is no one that's doing this alone. So as you are shining a light, and you are, then that light is for everyone. No one is to be left out. No one is to be left out. Hear those words. Those 2 points we want to make very clear today. You are not alone, ever, and no one is to be left behind. So yes, shine your light and go into the recesses of your heart and ask the important question, why am I here? What did I agree to? And how can I carry that mission out for the rest of the time that I have while I'm here on this earth plane? And we will leave you with that, dear ones, and thank you for being here today. I am so blessed to be able to shine my light out for all of you that choose to come here, that choose to participate and ask questions and join in as we gather together. And as our beautiful angel said, no one is to be left out. No one is to not be a part of this. We all shine our lights, and then it's up to those that are seeing that light if they are going to participate. Okay. So I know there were several of you that wanted an individual message from the angels. Cheryl Cooter, I saw your message earlier, honey. May 14th, divorced after 11 years. Your daughter Destiny has been your angel since birth 13 years ago. Hurting, abandoned, lost, confused, and broken. So let me just see what the angels want to say to you, Cheryl. Cheryl, please put your hand on your heart. And I want you to take those deep breaths in. I feel some clearing that they're doing right now. Our dear Cheryl, indeed, we are with you at this moment. We are surrounding you with the light of 1,000 angels to help lift you up, to help you deal with all those emotions that you shared with us at this time. We feel most of all into those emotions, and we feel the anger of emotion, of the emotion of anger. So, dear Cheryl, take a deep breath focused on love, because that's what we are. We are pure, unconditional love. And so are you, dear one. You are love because you are made of spirit. So, what we want you to do is release that anger at this time. It will not all go at once because there is so much of it and it's very deep. But you can begin the process by breathing in to your energy field, the energy of unconditional love, love that doesn't ask anything of you in return. And that's what we have to offer you. We invite you to release that anger in whatever way you can. If you have to cry, if you have to punch something inanimate like a pillow, if you have to go outside and just take deep breaths in of nature, we encourage you to do that. We encourage you to ground into your Mother Earth planet. And as you're standing on Mother Earth, see the roots going down into the center of Earth and feel that grounding energy. Cheryl, the anger is the first thing you have to deal with. All of those feelings that you shared, that you're experiencing at this moment, are all tied into anger. Anger comes from fear. And once that fear and anger are dealt with, then you will find a release. And we feel you releasing already. We feel you breathing in the deep love and letting go of anything unlike love, which indeed the anger and the fear are unlike love. We ask you to forgive yourself. This has nothing to do with anybody else. It has nothing to do with being right or wrong. It just is an energy that is so releasing and healing that this is what's needed at this point in your life. So we invite you at this time, our dear Cheryl, we love you so much. And we invite you to let go of that anger and experience the forgiveness that comes when you ask for it. Forgive yourself. Forgive situations. Holding on to the anger is only going to draw out more of the pain. To release the pain of the emotions, you need to do the forgiveness work and release all of that energy and focus on you right now. This is what we would say to you, Cheryl. Focus on yourself, on what's going on inside of you. And right now we see that it's like a mist that's over you, that mist of confusion, that mist of the unknown. And yes, you have support. You mentioned your darling daughter. That is a rock for you, and we know this. But hold on to those who are here for you as well. This group that is gathered here together right now, they're all here for you. We are here for you. We are your dear angels. Call on us at any time. And we will leave you with that, Cheryl. You are so loved. So beautiful, Cheryl. Please take that in, release all that they told you to release, and let go of it. Okay, I know there was someone else that asked for a message from the angels, and I'm here. I can do one more channeling before my time is going to run out today. Okay, I'll wait just a moment and see if there's anyone else that would like a message. And thank you. Thank you so much to all of you who are here, who are lifting up our dear Cheryl. Thank you. That's what family is all about. And we are your family. We are your family. Absolutely. And we're your support. And we're here for you, Cheryl. And I'm here every day at this time on Gratitude Happy Hour. So I hope you will keep coming back, honey. Keep coming back. Deb Stevenson, I saw you next. So, Deb, let me tune in to the angels and see what they have to say to you. To our dear Deb, we feel you right now struggling with communication. We feel you struggling with not being able to be seen and heard, or at least that's how you feel. You are seen, you are heard. Hear this loud and clear. Sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes the insecurities pop up. But we have to say to you that whenever you open your mouth, you're always heard. You may think that there are those in your life who are shutting you out, who are not hearing the meaning behind the words or the pauses in between the words that you use. And so they don't know the real meaning of what you're saying. What we encourage you and invite you to do is to call on us, and especially on Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel will help open up that voice for you, will help open up that throat chakra that's so important to let the words flow and not only let them come out, but to come out in a way that others understand what it is you have to say. You have a message. You have a huge message. Earlier, when the channeler was giving the general message, it was told that there are teachers among you. Deb, you are one of those teachers. You see yourself as a student. You say, I need to know this. I need to learn this. When will I get this lesson? When will I know this better? But Deb, we encourage you to look at all the things you already have learned. And now it's time for you to step out and show others those things, to encourage others, to let others know their importance. So this is why it's so important for you to open up that throat chakra. This is why it's so important for you to be heard clearly, because your message is so important for all of us to hear. So that's our message to you, Deb. And just know that, again, we will share that you are not alone. You have support. Those that are gathered here are your soul family. And family supports each other. And that's what these are here to do for you. And that's what we are here to do for you. And we will leave you with that. Yes, Deb, it has been a long time since you've been on here, and I hope you resonate with that message that the angels just brought for you. And it's exciting because it's time for you to open up. It's time for you to open up and share. Okay, I'm trying to keep an eye on my time because I do have to be somewhere at 6 o'clock. So I believe that I can do one more. Gina Mangia, I'm going to tune in because they told me to bring a message, that they want to bring a message for you. And let me see what you said. Okay, Gina. Our dear Gina, we encourage you to go back and listen to the message that we brought for everyone today. We encourage you that as you continue to think about the next step, to take a step back, to look not as what's ahead, but what is right now, what is happening at this moment in your life. You try to figure out things. Try to work on the how before you know the why. So as we encourage you to step backwards, it's not a going backward in your growth or in your path for sure, but rather taking a moment for you to stop what you're doing as far as analyzing and asking for what's next. We want you to ask, what now? What now? And in this now moment, you will receive the answer. When you put your hand on your heart, as the channeler has instructed all to do, to tune in to that place inside of you, it creates a space in there, a vortex, if you will, into that heart space. And as you are standing in that heart space and you're asking the important questions, is this what I do? Which way do I turn? And you have all of that in your mind of, okay, what now? This is exactly what we want you to look at. What now, not what next. Because if you know what you're doing now in the now moment, then the next will fall in line when it comes. So, dear one, you're a step ahead of yourself. And we say that in love for you. We say that gently. What we want you to do is not get ahead of yourself, because that creates more confusion. It creates more stress for you. And we don't want you stressed, because you are a primary leader in what's happening right now with the ascension process. You are receiving the downloads of energy. You are hearing the messages, and we want you to continue to hear the messages. But when you're stressed about what's coming up and what do I do, then this creates more havoc for you. And you might miss one of those messages that's so important that's coming to you. So this is our message for you, dear Gina. Accept it in love. And as always, we are here for you whenever you reach out to us. Be blessed, and we'll leave you with that. Okay, my darlings, I love you all so much. I thank you for being here with me today. You've been a wonderful, wonderful support to those who are going through everything they're going through and that have shared on here with the soul family, their need to be lifted up, the need to have somebody so that they don't feel so alone. And to those of you who received the individual messages, just please let us all know if that resonates with you. And I thank you for asking for a message. So I will be back online tomorrow at 5 o'clock. If any of you want to join us then for Gratitude Happy Hour, Karen Palmer will be my co-host. And I just wish blessings of love to each and every one of you. I love you so very much. And I'm always here, always ready to hold up everyone that needs that bit of prayer, that need of uplifting. And thank you to everyone who has been wishing me well. And it does help to have that support. And it helps to re-listen to the messages that the angels gave. So if you found that in those individual messages, there was something in there for you, that's not unusual, because we are all connected as one. So thank you again for being here. Please like our page, Spirituality Gone Wild. I'll let you know every time we go live, which I do Monday through Friday at 5 o'clock. And thank you again for being here. I love you so much. I send you love and blessings. And I'll be back tomorrow. Bye, everybody.